Out in the middle of the rice fields near Vat Phou and Hong Nang Sida, there's another beauty still completely left alone. And as you can see down here, even down here at the rice fields, you find all sorts of stone artifacts, carvings, just scattered about in the landscape. There's another couple down there. And also road markers. Let's go. And some beautifully carved artifacts down here in the middle of the field. And probably some sort of lingam foot. And as you can see, it's all here in the middle of the fields. Anyways, let's continue. All sorts of stones around here in the middle of the field, which in a couple of months will be completely submerged again to grow rice. But there must be hundreds of these blocks scattered around. They're everywhere. One wonders what this all has been before. This, by the way, is on the road from Vat Phou Champasak past Hong Nang Sida and then on to Angkor, which might indicate that this was one of those rest places, or what they call hospitals. As we've seen along many more roads that the Khmer constructed. Ancient roads, they call them. And here in the middle of the field we see the road markers. There's 3 in a row. I don't know. On the other side they've probably all been taken down or fallen over. Nice. Onwards through the bamboo forests and ditches. Oh, look, here's another road marker in the middle of the bush. Let's find a way across the ditch. So through the bush you can already see the Thao Tao structure. Still at the wrong side of the ditch, but nice look of the outside of the Thao Tao structure. So a little bit further down the track along the ditch you find these carvings where it should be possible to cross. I'm not sure with all those dead leaves here it's going to be. Apparently it is. Oh, okay. So we're on the other side of the ditch among some cattle wandering around, and this is what is left of the Thao Tao Ruin. It does very much look like what they called hospitals, of which in Thailand you find a lot. They all had one thing in common, and that is they tend to have a barrier outside of the structure. Let's see if there's anything like that around here. Or if that has been filled in for some reason. Not likely. Well, there may be something, but not in the direct proximity. This is the surrounding wall, or what's left of it. It does seem a little bit more flamboyant actually than the hospitals or the rest houses that I've seen scattered around the Thai landscape. Let's go have a look inside. It does look like there have been several buildings one of them still standing here. Looks pretty solid, no? Let's have a sneak peek inside. Seems to be holding together. No lentils. The door sills are still decorated. Roofing is a bit iffish, as you can see. The blocks are sinking, and unlike, for example, previous at Hong Nang Sida, before they started restoring the construction, there is no wooden beams in place to maintain this stuff here, at least for now. This is the back side, exit, entrance. This looks like it used to have some carvings around here. Not sure if this is original or later hammered in. But as you can see, the door sills still have their lines cut into them. This looks genuine. Here on the inside you still see stone carvings, decorative, I mean, and that makes me wonder if this has been stacked up on each other at a later stage, or if this was meant to be. Not the most sturdy construction at the moment. I wonder if they will put in some effort to come out here and restore this place. Let's have a wander around the outside again. See if we can find some more stuff. What do you guys think so far? Onwards. As said, in the middle of the rice fields. In this center building, a tree made its home. As you do. Some decorative door sill or window sill or whatever it was. For those who are interested in the old Khmer history, this is roughly what Hong Nang Sida looked like prior to the Buddhist heritage from Korea to come out and get all the blocks that were that had collapsed off of the building and restore whatever they could find. Very similar. If I can find it, I'll put a photo in the video of what Hong Nang Sida looked like prior to restoration. Yeah. Also on the other side of the ruins. So on the other side of the ditch where I came from earlier, you find these road markers, these ancient road markers, straight through the rice paddies. These probably originate or probably lead to, on the one side, the Hong Nang Sida Vat Phou structures, and ongoing towards the current day Burmese border, and the Angkor, which by the way means old city in Khmer, as no one knows what the original name used to be. Not even the Chinese written that down at the time that most of the information from that era originated from the Chinese. Now this is quite interesting. Sorry. I think this may have been the berry outside of the Thao Tao temple complex. But rather than it being a constructed one with laterite blocks, it's probably just a dug out structure, as they are known for as well. I don't see any laterite enforcement in the banks. And this all looks like at one point in time was used as a water container. A short pan from inside the walls of the Thao Tao temple or ruin. Within the backdrop, Mount Kao, or previously known the Mount of Vishnu, one of those Indian gods. Another block randomly laying about, beautifully carved, decorated. My previous remark, cancel that. That obviously is Mount Shiva before, not Vishnu. Oh, there you go. So I'd reckon this would be, what, maybe 50-60 meters in length, and roughly 20, 25, 30 meters in width. Approximately. Trying to make my way back to the Thao Tao ruins. This obviously in the rainy season will all be wet and soaked and submerged. So for anyone interested in Khmer history, leftovers, ruins, etc., etc., now is the time. And then make it in the morning as in the afternoon. The temperatures are climbing in excess of 35 degrees, which makes it less pleasant to wander around the fields here. It's all flat and dry at the moment, so here you're lucky to find some trees that I've left standing, so you're able to find some shade, bring some drinking water as well. These are also interesting wall decorations. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you're keen in more of the Khmer heritage, being it in the shape like this, or if you like me to go and visit Vat Phou Champasak again. I can give you another overview of things that people not always encounter up there. Thanks for watching, and hasta la vista. One thing I forgot to mention is, if you're visiting Hong Nang Sida, just outside of the gate, there used to be a sign. I'm not sure if it's still there, but you can actually walk through the rice fields at the moment. Well, you can do it in the rainy season as well, but then you have to walk on the bridges, on the little separations between the fields, all the way to Thao Tao, which is not all that far. I'm not 100% sure, but if I would estimate guess, it's less than a kilometer. And if for nothing else, it is a very, very relaxed way to spend the day, wandering about the fields, no soul inside, and just enjoy life. Okay, enough. See you next time.